How do you treat people? Well, sometimes you should treat people with kindness. I mean, most of the times you should treat people with kindness. There are some times that you don't need to wear that, I would say, mask. Like, I know you're probably a nice person, but sometimes you really don't want to act really nice. And these times, probably you shouldn't. I'm not talking about every single time. I'm talking about when people are not being respectful and when people are not being nice to you, then that's the time when you show them that who's the boss and who's not to disrespect. So let's say that you have an employee or that you are working for a company, and let's say you are working for a shop and there is a customer comes and they insult the the staff. Then your role as a manager is to not let that happen and to even get those people, the customers, out of the door. And they say, oh, the customers is always right. Now, I don't believe that. The customers are always right until they do something wrong. So if they're doing something okay, then they're always right. If they're speaking with you in a good way, then they're right. If they saying, "Oh, sorry, like I took that and I bought that and it was not good and there's a problem with it," then yes, maybe they're right. But if they're shouting, they're angry, they are not respecting the staff, then you shouldn't treat them as being like you shouldn't treat them at all as being right. They are not right in this manner, and it's time for you to set your emotions apart and forget about the business and everything and just treat them the way that they should be treated. It's not because you want revenge from them. It's not because you just want to scold them and you just want to get them out of the store or whatever. But it's to show them that they should not talk to you in this way. Because if they do, then you're definitely going to react to that in a way that is not going to make them comfortable. And I think, and I really believe that you should sometimes take the step and make people uncomfortable. It's fine. You don't need to be the Mr. the Nice Guy or treat everyone perfectly. That's not a real world. While you should do that most of the times when you can, the weak, the the old, the nice person, you shouldn't do that for the people who are not treating you as well. So it doesn't matter the situation. It can be a kid that you have, and they're being stubborn, and they're being insulting, and they're being uh, I don't know, they're being ugly with their behavior. Then you should not let them. You should stop them where they're at, and you should know that they're not always right. It doesn't matter. Like, no one. And whoever treats you bad should be treated bad. Not every single time, of course, as I said. Like there's an exception that for me at least I don't do that. So like the exception is like my parents. If my mom and dad treated me in a bad way, I cannot treat them in a bad way no matter what. Like no matter what they do, this is the exception for me. Only my mom and dad. These are the people that I cannot I can never, like, everyone else is just is the same. While I tend to act bad, less bad, let's say, towards some people I tend to act more bad when they do. But my mom and dad are just like a red line because, like, without them I'm not here. Without them I'm nothing. So yeah, that was my real honest opinion about this. I hope you like it, and if you do, then that's awesome. It helps the algorithm. Whatever, who cares about the algorithm? Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day.